Harry Richardson.
I'm Thomas George.
My name is Freya Bevan.
The main barriers to learning for people with autism is definitely the support that people get. I think definitely a lot in secondary schools and primary schools when people are a bit younger. They don't often get the support that they need.
That people don't understand autism and how it affects students' day-to-day lives, and it just needs to be more widely understood by all members and staff in the college.
Talking about Sam specifically, I think from level 1, Sam has come a long way from where I met Sam on level 1, but one of the main barriers has been sort of concentration, understanding. I think sometimes it can take a lot longer for some students to understand the task at hand. So I'd say the main things for me are always communication, understanding, and the level and the quickness of the speed of the works being produced.
I've worked with Sam kind of on and off. We've never worked on a project together apart from this. I've helped with foot watching things that Sam's done and like giving feedback and stuff. And as a learner, I've viewed Sam as you definitely get more one-to-one support than some other people, which I think you definitely benefit from. And I think as a learner, you definitely benefit a lot from other people giving their kind of opinion on what you're doing, kind of saying that, oh yeah, this looks good, maybe this doesn't look so good, maybe try this. I think you definitely benefit from that.
As I mentioned before, I think there needs to be a lot more widely spread training on autism throughout the college for all members of staff, whether it's whatever department. I think everyone needs to have more of an understanding of it and how it differs depending on the individual, because no one is the same, everyone's unique.
I think it'd be really helpful for especially younger years, teachers to not just brush past it and say like, oh, you know, whatever, it'll be fine, which I think a lot of teachers do in that sort of age bracket, and to actually have more directed kind of focus time with them and make sure that they're learning the way that they feel comfortable with.
Everyone needs to have more of an understanding of it and how it differs depending on the individual, because no one is the same, everyone's unique.
I think understanding is a big thing. I think being patient, communicating, making sure that students that enjoy working in different ways or prefer to work in different ways are allowed to work in those ways, and not forcing them to work in the same box as everybody else. So for example, if a student doesn't like doing written work, why can't they do it as a video? Why can't they do it as a poster or do it as like an audio recording? So I think understanding, I think compromising, and also just communicating with the student is key. And I think since level 1, Sam has come along such a long way, and now whenever I know there's an editing task or there's any practical workshops, I know Sam's going to be flying through it. Just this interview setup today alone, Sam has impressed me with technical skills on the camera, technical skills on the lighting, knowing all the techniques and all the camera settings. So I think Sam has improved a lot since the first year that I met Sam.
Sam is he's very passionate about media, and he has a lot of favourites in particular, and he's very knowledgeable about the techniques used in media, especially with Stranger Things. Although Sam does get distracted very easily, and that is something that often I've had to give him a nudge about, and we've worked on together.
Be patient and give time for people with autism, because everybody's different.